It's no wonder thousands of tourists visit Alaska each summer. The wildlife and natural beauty are stunning. Being a born and raised Alaskan, however, I too often take it all for granted. It wasn't until the recent travel restrictions that it hit home just how thankful I am to live in a place where I can step out my door into wilderness, and I realized I should spend more time exploring my own backyard. I'm Elizabeth from the blog A Suitcase Full of Books, and I'd like to take you with me on micro-adventures around my hometown, Juneau, the capital of Alaska. Hello, bookworms! It's been so long since I made my last video. I haven't traveled since November of 2019 when I returned home from Myanmar, so I haven't had a lot to share since then. Until now, I want to introduce you to someone. I got a puppy! This is Finn. He's a Cavapoo. He's half poodle, half mini poodle, and King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. And Finn has inspired me to share with you two amazing local dog stories, and I thought he would help me out today. And if you stick around until the end, I'm going to do a giveaway. You ready, Finn? Let's go. Come on, bud. We're at Juneau's old historic steamship dock, which is actually where today's cruise ships come in, except in the off-season, there's nobody here. And in 1929, a dog named Patsyann would greet every single steamship that came into town. Despite the fact that she was actually deaf, somehow she knew when the boats were coming in and she would be here. So in 1934, the mayor of Juneau dubbed her the official greeter of Juneau. So after she passed away, fast forward 50 years, the Friends of Patsyann erected a statue in her honor so that today she can carry on her legacy. This is Patsyann in bronze. This story is actually recorded in one of my favorite children's books. It's beautifully illustrated. So if you come into Juneau today, read this book, and then when you get off your ship, you can be greeted by Juneau's official greeter. Our next story takes place at the Mendenhall Glacier, so that's where we're going next. The next story takes place here at Mendenhall Lake, but that is more of a winter story. That's better. The second book, A Wolf Called Romeo by Nick Jans, is truly a stranger-than-fiction tale that happened right here. Actually, not right here. It started by a large rock farther down the lake. Now, if only I had some skis. That's better! Come with me! This area is a popular cross-country ski spot in the winter, and because the bears are hibernating at this time of year, dogs are often off-leash running around on the lake. So it was quite a surprise when a large lone wolf appeared and started approaching dogs. Locals here are used to sharing our backyard with large mammals such as bears, wolves, and very rarely moose. So we know that you give wild animals a wide berth. Don't feed them, don't let your dogs near them, which is where this becomes a controversial story. Each afternoon, Romeo showed up at this large rock and tried to play with the dogs on the lake. According to the book, he just wanted some companionship, and the author's wife started calling him Romeo. It caught on around town, and soon everyone was calling him Romeo the Wolf. There are several tributes to Romeo around town, and we're going to go check some of them out. One of the tributes can be found on this bench where skiers would sit and watch Romeo play on the lake. Romeo appeared on the lake every year for 6 winters. During these years, locals were split over whether Romeo should be left alone or removed like troublesome bears are by authorities. As much as the community tried to keep him at a distance, he persisted. Jan's book interweaves the story of Romeo with research about wild Alaska wolf habits and presents an argument that the way this story played out could only have happened in this outdoorsy, animal-loving community. Romeo has not only been memorialized in plaques, but also street signs. Unfortunately, the end of the story is quite sad, so if you don't want spoilers, pause the video here and finish the book. Sadly, a hunter from out of town showed up and illegally shot Romeo. Years later, the author of the book orchestrated the release of the hide so that it could be put on display in a taxidermy form in the Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center, which is behind me. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, the visitor center is closed right now, so I can't take you inside, but here's a couple photos of the display. It's a little chilly. I think it's time to go inside and warm up. Our local Heritage Coffee even made a Black Wolf blend in honor of Romeo. So I thought, since there hasn't been a tourist season to Juneau and won't be for a while, I would do a little giveaway. So if you would like a little Romeo care package to tide you over until there's travel again, and because I like the book so much, I'm giving away a little bag of Black Wolf blend and the Romeo book. So if you'd like a little care package, leave a comment down below letting me know either your favorite dog story or tell me about your own puppy. So I hope you enjoyed that little outing into my backyard, and make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, comment down below, and check out the blog if you'd like more literary travel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!